Will Cody Rhodes finish his story? It's the question hanging over this year's road to WrestleMania, and we may have an answer, according to recent insider reports. The latest on the American Nightmare headlines a collection of rumors that also features an equally significant update on The Rock and plans for a potential showdown with Roman Reigns, plus a potential star-making spot on the WrestleMania 40 card for one of the best in the world. Cody Rhodes will not finish his story at WrestleMania 40. Sports Illustrated's Justin Barrasso dropped a WrestleMania-sized bombshell Wednesday when he reported multiple sources close to WWE head of creative Paul Triple H Levesque have indicated that Cody Rhodes will not headline this year's event, nor will he finish his story at WrestleMania. When Rhodes lost to Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 39, the silver lining was that fans would be able to follow a year-long journey back to the grand stage and a shot at redemption. If Barrasso's report comes to fruition, not only will the American Nightmare's passionate fan base be disappointed, but there will also be real and understandable questions surrounding the booking of last year's marquee bout and everything that followed. More pertinently, it creates questions about what Rhodes will do at this year's Showcase of the Immortals. Does he battle CM Punk as teased Monday night on Raw? Is there a showdown brewing with Drew McIntyre, another potential feud teased recently on the flagship? Maybe his plans include a match that has yet to be hinted at. Perhaps an inter-brand matchup with former mentor Randy Orton? Whatever the case, any answer but finishing the story against Reigns feels like a disappointment and potential creative misfire given all that has gone into preserving this story. The Rock at WrestleMania or Saudi Arabia? Dave Meltzer reported on Wrestling Observer Radio that despite the teases, The Rock has not signed on to compete against undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Furthermore, there are forces backstage weighing how much more valuable that match would be in Saudi Arabia than the Showcase of the Immortals. If there are plans to hold Rock vs. Reigns, and WWE is intent on doing it in 2024, there is no other stage it can take place on than WrestleMania. Sure, such a contest would bring prestige to Crown Jewel or whatever other event the company chose to hold overseas, but there has been a concentrated effort to bring these two superstars together for the main event of the Show of Shows, dating back to 2015. Booking that match for any show other than the biggest event of the year would lessen its impact. Considering it is one of the few legitimate dream matches left for WWE, there is no real option other than to book it on the most prestigious card of the year. And neither of the Saudi Arabia shows are that. Gunther to challenge Seth Rollins at WrestleMania? Barrasso dropped a second report in his Sports Illustrated article, revealing that Gunther is the favorite to win the Royal Rumble and then dethrone Rollins on the first night of WrestleMania. We had our first hint of the match on Monday night's Raw, when the ring general interrupted the Visionary's update on his health and vowed to win the men's Royal Rumble match and take the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40. The tension was solid, the crowd's reaction was great, and the tense handshake to end the segment suggested there was both respect and unfinished business between the two men. It will be a match of the year candidate from the moment it is announced, let alone what ultimately unfolds in Philadelphia on April 6th to 7th. Most of all, it elevates Gunther to the top of the card, a place he has steadily built to over his 2 years on the main roster. It would serve as the coronation of the Austrian as a legitimate main event competitor, with a win establishing him as a double champion, assuming he does not lose the Intercontinental belt before then. Of course, Triple H has also laid the foundation for Jey Uso to challenge Gunther for that title, potentially throwing a wrench into the report. But there are so many moving pieces on this year's road to WrestleMania that no one outside of those crafting the stories and matches knows where everything is going at this point.